Get down. Why you're in the movie? Get down. Who is that? Just move it, but cut. It's a little too late to be careful. I'm sorry, I told you. Sir, for making this disturbance, I really can't tell you. My name is Colombo. I'm from the police.
We're ready to just hold on a second. It's all right. Never mind, Spirit.
Okay, take 5.
Excuse me. Lieutenant Colombo. I'm a terrorist, sir. How can I help you?
Oh, that's very nice of you, sir. I appreciate that after what I did to you, but, this is a little difficult. I'm looking for Mr. Daly, Sid Daly. He wasn't in his house last night. He wasn't there this morning. They just told me at his office that they don't know when he's going to be in. So I was wondering, I thought maybe somebody here would have an idea where it might be.
This is about Claire.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm afraid it is.
I heard about the shooting on the radio, and I still can't. I mean, I can't quite. I keep expecting her to walk in through the door. I know it's silly for me to think that no, that she was something special to me. I mean, I really felt that, but she was. I wouldn't be for them if it wasn't for her. And it was more than that. She was my friend.
Exactly what time did it happen? Last night, sir, about 10 minutes to 9.
10 minutes. God knows what I was doing. Which confused my hunger. Alone in my room, probably listening to a script.
Why not? You're watching a ball game with me.
Oh, God, I hope I wasn't alone.
But you weren't alone. Listen, Lieutenant, he's nervous. Mark, for God's sake, you stop it. This isn't one of my shows. That's what happened. Claire's dead. Now, you take that suit back. Get out of here. I can't take it anymore. You just sit out here. Sir, stay out. Sir, he didn't mean any harm. Forgive me for saying so, sir. I sometimes have a silly effect on people. You know what I mean. Just being a police lieutenant. At least I hope that's why.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm your friend, sir. He was just trying to be nice. What?
Oh, him? No, he wasn't trying to be nice. He was just trying to fix me up with an alibi.
Then it wasn't true.
What, Lieutenant? Excuse me, I keep swimming in and out of myself.
Well, that's what happens, sir. It's kind of like being in shock. Maybe you ought to sit down for a minute.
I am not in shock. I need to sit down. What was it that you asked me?
Well, sir, it was only from what you said about being fixed up with an alibi. I mean, did he have a reason to?
Lieutenant, would you mind speaking clearly? Did who have a reason to do what?
Make an alibi, sir, your friend. I mean, were you watching the ball game at 10 minutes to 9, sir, with him?
Oh, I see. Well, yes, I suppose I was. I don't have any exact memory about times. That's why Mark. And if he says I was. He's very responsible about time. That's what makes him a superior gopher. You think she was murdered, don't you?
I beg your pardon, sir.
You heard me.
Yes, sir, I did. I mean, yes, I do think it was a premeditated killing, sir. I mean, I think the robbery was staged to cover up the murder. How did you know, sir?
Why else would you be here?
It could be just a routine check, sir.
No, Lieutenant. I don't send a police detective stumbling around asking silly questions on a routine test. I don't have my show.
Or a silly fake innocent questions like what, sir?
Like, Mr. Terry wasn't at home last night. He wasn't there this morning. They told me at the office, so they didn't know when he'd be in. And I was wondering if anybody here had any idea where he would be. A man on a roof, did you care? Just asks for Mr. Everything. Well, you're absolutely amazing, sir. You're right. Here, I thought you were in shock. Right. Or that I was confused. Perhaps scared. And probably playing the dial. Amazing. Looking for a date night? Frasier is available. I'm 43 and I'm... It's a date then. Tonight at 6 on Cozy TV. Frasier will be there. He's got absolutely nothing else to do.
Attention all seniors, you can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than...
Okay, folks, this is a kind of an awkward stage. We're laying in the color, and never mind the backlight, but we're laying in the color, and so, and the thing is, you never know what's going to happen in the future in life. And that goes for art too. So when I do a painting, sometimes starting up and warming up on a new design, this is a new design all of a sudden because of the color. So what happens to others, I don't know, but certainly to me, I gotta be just lay testimony to the concept of an awkward stage that the painting, let's talk. Let's just, what we're just doing right now is just kind of like helping the painting to make the design to make sense after we sort of had to destroy it a little bit. Not too much, but just enough that we were able to reestablish the design with color, which it's more than just filling in the blanks, which is kind of why I didn't want to do this, but it's kind of why I do want to do it too. It's like, usually I like to just work. If you see any of my previous videos, I just lay in the color right on the canvas. I don't do any sketches or preliminaries. But this one I'm kind of looking at as potentially a stained glass piece, which, that may never happen, but it may. And there are facilities in New York, in Brooklyn, in my neighborhood even, all over the place where I could, possibly turn this into the work in the studio that someone else has established for stained glass and turn it into something like that. But this is just something, chances are I'm going to make this painting make sense before the end of the weekend, which it is Saturday, April 26th, 2025. And, like right here, something like right here, it's like when you draw it in, I'm always saying that drawing and painting, that painting is drawing with your brush, and it is. But when a lot of times what happens when you, that's why I like to just lay in the paint and let it develop. Right now I've established a rather complex design in pen that I'm having to kind of obliterate before I reestablish it's going to be more simplistic because the color is going to have more of, the color is going to describe what I wanted to describe in ink. I don't even know why I did this, except I did it. So we're going to follow through with it as best we can. And we have until tomorrow, basically. So what we did with the horse, for instance, right here, I now have to just turn the piece around and do the same thing all over the place in a 360-degree fashion over the next 24 hours. But I mean, I'm not going to work the whole 24 hours. I'm going to do a little more work later today, and a little more later than that, and then probably 3 more sessions before bedtime, and then wake up tomorrow and continue the process. April 26, 2025.